Okay, is it fixed yet? I'm not sure yet. So we're gonna wait to listen. Is it fixed yet? Okay, is it fixed yet? It's fixed. Okay, good. Dang it, now I gotta re-explain everything that I was just saying. Okay, so, to recap everything. First, we're going to save this vehicle, destroy it, and then load in a new one, and I'm going to explain what we're doing. So, Virus. Really good ship, a little bit on the expensive side. We used a little bit too much metal than I wanted to. Wanted to make more of it wood. These two guns really good at killing ships. This gun really good for close range, destroying ships at close range. I feel like if I take this barrel though and make it a little bit longer, we can get a longer range with it. So that's what I'm going to do actually. Make it go like that. That's a pretty big barrel, but you know what? The recoil is down. Okay. So let's take control of this. Let's go warp over to the new ship. Warp real quick. Oh, these are the AA bullets. These bullets are not good. I want to see how far the cram cannons go. Okay, maybe we should give the cram cannon a shorter barrel. As now I feel like we need less of that and more of that. Okay, let's try it. Now let's see if the cram cannon goes a little bit further. Oh yeah, it goes a lot further. Oh, dang. Let me guess. If I put that down to a minimal and put all barrel for you. All barrel on my cram cannon. Let me guess. It's going to go super far. Holy crap. Just look how far the cram cannon goes. That's pretty far. For a cram cannon? So let's just save this final version, save vehicle, and let's watch the virus fight out in some battles. Are we ready for this, guys? Okay, first contestant. I don't know. We could go for a Corsair. You know, let's go for an Atlas. You know what? Atlas is good. Atlas, because Atlases are very common early in the game. We gotta make sure we can take out the early guys. So, let's load in an Atlas, and let's watch the battle. Ooh, we missed on our first try shot. Are you kidding me? Ooh, hit directly in the front. Cram cannon took out a large part of it. Bro, this Atlas is already dead. This Atlas is dead. Cram cannon hit it. Yes. Do you see that? And the AA guns are firing too, even though they don't do much. But try to take out weak armored planes. Went all the way back in here, about to kill the AI if the cram cannon gets another shot at it. See if it kills the AI. Ooh, it missed. Hit a little bit of the wood on the side here. Atlas is dead. Oh, wow. cram cannon is really good now. Now that the Atlas can't fly anymore, it's just floating in the water. And the virus barely took any damage. It took enough damage, but the armor on it is enough for my engineering skill to keep it repaired. That's a dead Atlas. The virus is winning. Now let's see if it goes around for a broadside attack. Perfect. So in the AI, I have it so at like 300 meters it goes in for a broadside attack. So all weapons can start facing the side right here. I just noticed something. Let me fix this real quick. I just noticed something. Something about one of our AAs. Right there. Let's get these on here. Let's make sure both AAs are playing in the game. That's how you know they're good. Perfect. Okay, so it took out an Atlas. Now, we're going to save the vehicle one last time. This is version 9 of the virus. Okay, let's load in a new competitor. Now, I could load in a Barracuda, but you know Barracuda's gonna win. Barracuda would win. I don't know. It could easily take out a Copperhead. I know that for sure. Drakes are pretty hard to take out too. Oh dang. Look at this boat. We are not going to win. But let's just watch and see how much damage we can get done to that boat. Virus, come on, you OP. Do the damage, Virus. Come on, hit. Cramshell hit on the side. Didn't really do much. AA just took out one of the cannons. I know the Virus can't hold up, but let's see how much damage we can get on this guy. Come on, take out the cannons. Take out the cannons. Ooh. Take out cannons. Take out the cannons. Come on, get some good shots. Oh, they took out the cram cannon. No way. We are destroying this thing. Well, kind of. Not really. It still got all of its guns, unfortunately. Okay, the virus lost too much. The virus is trying to repair. It still has a majority of its guns, but it lost its major gun in the front. And the armor for that major gun, we're about to lose our main gun. About to lose it. Oh, I'm getting shot at. I might die super soon. Let's see if we can get this cram cannon back online. Nope, ammo hold taken out. Okay, the virus is dying. The ammo on the virus is out. All guns are dead. The virus is still floating though. Maybe. Nah, we're sinking in the back. How much damage we do to this thing? A fair bit amount. I bet if we had 3 viruses, we could take this thing out. Well, let's just watch the virus sink, I guess. So we know all of its weaknesses. So it ended up getting flanked from behind, which is the virus's weak spot, where all the ammo is. It's about to take out the AI system right here. Once when that block, the virus is dead. It's AI dead. Cannot move anymore. Every gun on here cannot fire, no matter how good they are, because there's no more ammo on this ship. Okay, let's load another virus for reinforcements. You know what? Nah, let's just watch this. I just want to see how the virus would sink in case it died. They got to the back. Virus is pretty much dead. Okay. Let's load in a new virus on my team. And let's put the virus up against a new competitor. And let me just look at this real quick, the cram cannon. Now, what does this do? Reduce the firing angle, which is bad. What does this do? Any of these increase speed. I have this, which gives it more additional recoil, but it gives it more accuracy. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave the virus how it is. Let's warp to it. And let's load in a new enemy. The ammo hold is probably the most armored part of the ship. It's back here. And it's underneath all this. It's got... Where is the ammo hold? It's a little bit higher, isn't it? It's double layered of metal. And it's behind the wood and light armored. And I don't want to put any more metal on this because I want this to be a cheap ship. And it does pretty good for a cheap ship, in my opinion. So let's give it some enemies real quick. Let's see. What are some good enemies? Can't be anything that flies because really, we know our ship sucks. Okay, let's see what this is. This looks really interesting. And that looks huge. Oh, that's a fancy cram cannon. I haven't seen that before. But we're taking out the walrus. We deflected it with our armor on the side. Oh, we're about to ram. We're about to ram. We should probably put some spikes on the side of our boat in case we do ram. Like back here, spikes. Boom. Nice maneuvering. Nice maneuvering. We are taking out this ship, though. The AAs aren't turning, though. Why is that? I want to see why these are not firing. Oh, it can't turn any more than that. They are anti-aircraft. That's about it. Okay. F9 it is. So the virus, in my opinion, is a good ship. And it can probably win in most occasions. But technically, it would be good as a fleet ship. So, what's next? Well, we're going to have to... Yes, I am on a PC, Foofy. This is a PC game called From the Depths. But what we're going to design now is we're going to build an aircraft. I don't know how to build an aircraft. You guys play Wings of Duty, or most of you guys are Wings of Duty people. So you guys are going to have to tell me what tails do, and aileron, and wings. And looks like there is a plane guide that I can look at. But let's make some cheap kamikaze planes. That'd be fun. I don't know where Gabe is, unfortunately. This plane is going to be primarily wood, and they're going to be so cheap that we can make huge fleets of them. So let's get some slopes right here. Let me get caps locks on this thing real quick. I don't know how to build planes, but a lot of you guys are plane type people. So, we're building one. And this one will probably be some sort of bomber, I'm imagining. So we can put like a bomb bay right here. Or something, I don't know. You guys tell me. It's a possibility this could be a bomber or something. Then let's get a inverted corner 4. And then let's get one of these on there. So this is kind of my plane body. It's going to have some wings or something. Okay. When it comes to the wings and tails and aileron, you guys are going to have to tell me how to build this. So I'm just going to build a basic plane shape because I know how they look. I think I know how they look. I might be wrong, and this plane is not going to be heavily armored, so they're just going to be expendable, and we can watch a whole bunch of them just die in combat and see which ones survive and see which ones are pretty cool. It's just going to be mostly for the coolness factor, you know? We want this game to be interesting. So why not make a whole Air Force that is expendable, but they could be like kamikaze planes or something. Okay. I'll probably put some sort of tail here, so let's get a wood block. And the tail looks something like that-ish. Let's get a 2-beam or something. I'm not sure. I don't know how this tail's gonna look. The tail can look something like that. I don't know. Boom. That's my plane tail. I don't know where Gabe is. He's just doing other things.
He's editing a Wings of Duty video for you guys.
Sorry about that. I'm trying to get Michael out of my room so I can live stream. Gabe's working on a video. I don't know. He's not here. He's not live streaming. So I don't know what to do. What do you want me to do about it? Do you need me to tell him something? Because I don't know where he is. I can go. I can try and get him, but he said I'm not supposed to disturb him. So. Okay, see you, Javante. I'll be working on the plane probably when you get back as well, because, you know, I'm working on this plane for... we need an Air Force, so I'm just trying to build one here. I'm just going to type something in chat. I don't know how to build a plane. I'm just trying to get the plane body, I guess, but there's no point of having a good plane body if your planes can't be good planes. You know what I mean? Probably not. I'm just trying to make the plane shape. I hope this is a plane shape. I don't know. Is this a plane shape, guys? This plane will get shot down so quick because about how badly armored this thing is. Okay. The propeller can go right there, so let's get... For the air, we'll get a... Okay. power for the plane. Okay. So you gotta give it some wings. Ailerons. I hope. So ailerons are kind of like help with rolling and stuff. You gotta put a tailplane. Jets are our main propulsion system for planes. Okay, and you can put a chair on it. Thrusters for turning. Up and down pitch. More thrusters. Okay. This plane looks super bad. Does anybody know how a plane looks? And wants to tell me what I can do to make this look better? If that's the front of the plane. Here, I'll cut this part of the plane off. Wrong part of the plane cut off. We'll just start with a wood beam. Just right there. Okay, so tell me, what are we gonna do? Okay, make it smaller. Is this small enough? It's just a wood block. Should it already start, like, you want me to start the front? Like this? Is this a plane? That does not look like a plane. Okay, so make a cylinder. Okay, I can make you a cylinder. Okay, cylinder on demand. So we're gonna make a cylinder. And then we're just narrow out the front, right? With either a one beam. Let's get a one slope for this. It's a little bit difficult. And let me put a thing down the middle real quick. Bam. This looks good. If this doesn't look like a plane, I don't know what does. So is this like the front of the plane? I can put a propeller right here. Dedicated heli blade spinner. Okay, it's a pole extender. Oh, no! It was falling. Whoops. Okay, I gotta get a wood block right there. And then I want to get a... right there. And let's... Are these blades? blade thingies. I think they all gotta face like one way or something. So I think those are not good. Okay, let me see if I can turn this off. And this is so complicated. Okay, so let's put a dual system on here. It says these are helicopter blades. Vertical, and then these okay. How about we'll just use these blades, because put it 2 out. Okay. Okay. Right there. And okay, how's that looking so far? That looks hideous, but you know, nothing you can do about it, am I right, guys? You know what we'll do? Maybe we should just... Okay, we'll save the vehicle as a... Destroy all vehicles, and we're gonna just load in a plane and see how people build theirs. So let's go to... Neater, and then player. There is a plane in here, and I know it. This looks like a plane. Yes, but it's a jet plane, but this looks like a pretty good plane to base our design off of. Why can I not see? Is it not mine? Oh, it's on the Deepwater Guard. My team. Okay. Let me load you in the air real quick. So I can see how it works. And maybe I can turn its AI off.
Turning off.
Okay. Okay. Because 2 sets of propellers sounded like it. Oh. Okay. What are these then? These are tails. Aerialons are on the edge. These are some wings. And it's got some missiles underneath. And it's got a pretty big cannon too. Oh my god. Okay, it's got missiles underneath. Okay, so just so I can look at it. And then doesn't matter which way they're facing, to be honest. It does. Okay. It faces this way. that. Like that. And then the rest, keep this thing flying. Like that. Okay, I'm learning. So we gotta build something like that inside an engine thing like this. And then let me guess, there's an engine back here. How's the cockpit look? Very limited space. I'm gonna build a huge plane, you know what? Okay. Struggle vehicles. We're gonna load in my plane. Capsule. And we're gonna start with the engine. So let's make these some engines. Like that. Okay, and then you know what might be the problem here? Okay, I'll put this back. I know what the problem is. And then the rest of these need to be extenders. Like that. Awesome. Okay, and then boom. We're gonna build an engine for this thing. Now, this thing can go either in the front, or we can go with the dual engine system. We're gonna have two engines or one engine, like one main front propeller, or two on each side. Okay. So, do you want this to have, like, a dual propeller system, like one on each side of the plane? Or do you just want one straight down the middle? Okay, one on each wing, because we're gonna build a bomber here. So, let's build this out just a little bit. And then let's get our blocks. Our 4-beam right here. Maybe it should just be a 1-block. Okay, so let's get a 2-beam. Okay, so this is going to be one of our wings. And we're going to have a 4-slope. Okay, let's get a inverted. Okay, and let's get one of these going. That's going to be a huge plane based on this. Based on how we're building it. You know? And then we can just build like out here for our wing, which this is sitting on. You think that's a little bit too big? You tell me. We can try to do some machine gunners on this thing. That's a definite strategy. Okay. And then we'll carry this out with... So this is on our wing, right? So let's put some slopes here. So this is like one engine on our giant wing, okay? Right? And then the main plane will probably be like somewhere out there. And then this will be like that. So it's gonna look something like that. And bam. That's our wing. This might not be the sturdiest wing, but that's how it's looking. Okay, now let me get a 2 slope real quick. Let me put like that. Boom, boom, bam, right there. Excellent. Now, ooh, you want this to be the nose of the bomber, or do you want it to be like a super huge bomber? It's up to you, man. This could be the... But you're gonna have to name this plane again, because, you know. Or maybe Javante, because he said he'd be coming back soon. Maybe he can name this one. Because we do have a battleship named after, or a destroyer named after you. Which is actually pretty cool. Now what I'm planning on putting in here is on the back of here, just to keep this thing flying. We'll put a giant engine. So let's go to air real quick. Okay, jet controller, air intake add-on. Okay, those jet engines are kind of difficult when I've tried to build one. So we might try making a little bit more simpler. And just add like these. Like that. Like that. Yeah, it's gonna look good. And then inside here we got all this space. So what I'm thinking we'll do is this is a good spot to put our engines in. Yeah? So let's get a lightweight alloy. Because this thing's got to be pretty light, so I don't want it too heavy. What's lighter? Lightweight alloy, which is a weight of 5, or wood, which is a weight of 10. Ooh, this stuff's more expensive, though. Let's just get one block of it right here. And then we'll put our engine. Turn it around. I can't really tell what orientation this is in. Okay. Crankshaft. Crankshaft. I don't know where we're gonna put the fuel in this thing. Nah, we don't have any room for fuel here. Maybe, I don't know. I got cylinders. I'm making this like one giant wing right here, so it's gonna look like that. Or is the wing facing the wrong way? Which is the slanted side of a wing? I don't even know. I'll cut this off because I don't know which way the wing slants, unfortunately. So this is just like a giant engine that we can put on the side, on the wing. So there's an actual engine in here too, which is the irony. There's a real engine in here. And we'll just do injectors. There's really no purpose of cylinders being right there. Okay. And then last but not least, let's put some like that. So there's an actual engine in here as well. We could build a much bigger space for the machine gunner and pilot, though. That's what I'm saying. Which way do the wings slant, though? Hey, Jetman, welcome to the stream. I don't know. This part's gonna be straight, right? So it's 2 blocks out that way, and then we'll have the major part of the plane, which will be right here. Hey, Jetman. So we're building a bomber Or at least we're trying to. It's a giant wooden bomber, so this thing will probably be taken out super easily. I think this plane's a little bit too costly. We should build just like a tiny fighter. You know? We're just building a bomber. I don't know if we want to continue with this. This thing seems a little bit costly. For something not as armored and so big, we might just want to build like a tinier bomber. Yeah, we're gonna have to build a tinier bomber. Dang it, I keep cutting off the wrong part of the plane. We gotta get this tiny thing back. This was good. This is a good size. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so we'll make an attack plane. So we're gonna double up on the propellers right here in hopes to keep it flying. And then we'll take a 4-slope. So let's extend the nose of the plane real quick. And let's take one of these. This should help smooth it out, in my opinion. Put that there. Okay, so I've just extended the nose of the plane just a tiny bit. We're gonna see if we can fit the cockpit right here for this plane. Bunch of space, so let's get some wood blocks. Sure, I do like pancakes. I hope that was the right answer. I mean, pancakes are pretty good, right? Okay, Virus, what do you think of... What do you think of this? Should the windshield be up here already? No, we don't live by ourselves. I don't own the house, unfortunately. But it kind of seems like it. So should it be one up, or should this be the cockpit? That's the question. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be editing a video for the Bros Films channel that has me, Gabe, and Michael, and a guest person. So it's going to be pretty good. I know you guys are probably going to enjoy it. So where's the cockpit going to go? I'm not going to tell you who the guest is. But we do have a guest, and you'll recognize him. Okay, so the cockpit should probably be right here. So what should go down here? The engine, possibly. Still not enough space for an engine, so let's make some space. Or we could just put in a tiny engine. Those things are pretty good too. So what we'll do is we'll fill one block. Fill that in. We have this space. I don't know what to do with it. That can be our fuel. You know what? Fuel can go there. So let's take some resources, fuel storage. And let's get some fuel in here. And the next one can be 2 meters. And then let's get an engine going in here. So we need a fuel engine. Then a cylinder crankshaft. For however long we make the plane like this. This is a pretty big plane too, so like maybe next time we should probably build like a midget plane or something. Hey Javante, welcome back. I'm trying to build a plane here, but I don't know what planes really look. Well, I know what they look like, but I'm trying to have Virus trying to help me explain the general shape of the plane. I still think we should just build like a tiny plane. Like super tiny type thing. Thing is getting too large. Gotta keep it small. So if this is the front, the cockpit should definitely be around here. Plane got too big, sorry man. I know, the plane is just like, it's so hard to build planes. Cockpit will be right here though. And then we gotta get a corner thing. We gotta get that. Okay, then we can try down here for a similar technique. That's about it. Okay, that's looking better. I can see it. I can see some sort of plane shape forming Right? Right, that's looking plain-ish. Let's cut off the bottom. Let's put the cockpit in before we get too far into this. So, blocks, glass. Just get actually some wood real quick. Okay, let's get a chair real quick. A chair. Wait, let's move the chair up one. Nah, it doesn't really matter. And we'll move that down one, and then we can get a firing computer right there so we can control everything. And then a vehicle controller. It looks... the cockpit looks... Let me see if I can deselect that real quick. I think it looks good for the cockpit. We just gotta put some glass on it and seal it in. So, let's put some glass on it. And my phone's almost... So I can't really look at the comments that well. In the back, that's the front of the plane. I know it looks backwards, kind of. What? In the back? I think that's the front of the plane, or at least I'm trying to make it. I just can't build planes, okay? You're judging me on my skill to build a plane. And I'm trying to, but it's difficult. And you guys all know how difficult it is. There, we got some glass. Actually, I want to build this up a little bit more. Like that. So difficult to see glass in this game. Oh my god. Okay. There, and then we can get some glass and a 1 downslope. Oh my god, I can't build planes. There's my plane, front-ish. Jetman, oh my god. I'm gonna name this plane the fart plane after, just because you said so. Maybe, unless somebody comes up with some like totally cool name, and then it's just like I have to use it. I understand if you guys cannot tell if this is a plane because I'm having the same issues. And I don't know if this is a plane or not. So like, I don't blame anyone if they can't tell what this is. Oh my god, this looks so bad. Well, it's kind of got a back now-ish. I can add a stair. I mean, it's like turning into something. Ah, this is so bad. This can be where the bomb goes. I don't know. I just want to find a stair. There we go. Okay. How do wings look on a plane? I know, it kind of looks like a face. I don't know what's next to building a plane, so. Besides the wings, but I don't know where I know where wings go, but I don't know the correct orientation. Does anybody know how wings are going to work on this thing? Do the wings go out straight? And then... No. Then... Is that how wings look? Or are they backwards? I think that's how wings look. That's how wings are going to look now. Because I don't know. Okay. Does that look like a wing? No? Well, too bad. It's the best I can do, and that's how it's going to look. I have no idea how I'm supposed to, like, do that. You know what? Good enough. Am I right, guys? Good enough. Good enough. The wings are backwards. See, I knew the wings were gonna be something. No, they're backwards. Well, you try, and you try, and then Javante tells you 2 minutes later, hey, you know what? The wings are backwards. And I'm just like, you're right, they're backwards. But I didn't know that because I'm not a plane specialist. Like he is. So thank you that you noticed that, because I might not be an expert, but I'm pretty sure wings are important to a plane. Those are some big wings. Oh my god. Look at that. Anybody else seeing these wings? There. That looks good. And then we'll fill it up with wing pieces. So let's go to air. Okay, so there's the wing. Except this one didn't get filled in. I don't know if the wing's backwards or not, but... Okay, let's get out of build mode. Let's go find my plane. Okay, let me warp to it. Let me go back to building. Okay, now we have wings. What's next? Okay, I'm gonna read the comments right now. Well, you know, the wings might be a little bit too long, you're right. We can fix that, though. So let's just take some wood blocks and, like... There we go, that looks a little bit better. Oh my god, this plane, if this plane flies, I'll be like, it's a miracle. To be honest, this plane does not look like it could fly. Okay, then we're just going to take a 2-slope like that. Okay, there's some things that we're supposed to be doing, but I don't know. Okay. I'm lost. Why is this gotta be so confusing, guys? Planes are difficult to build. Maybe not for you guys. You guys are probably just like laughing about how much I don't know. Did like Javante like leave? How many people are watching? 3. That's good. We got 3 people. And I'm trying to build a plane. And I'm failing. And I'm failing because I can't build a plane. Planes are not easy to build. How in the world am I supposed to build a plane if I don't know how a plane looks? Ba-dun, dun, dun, dun. I was gonna release my hottest mixtape of the year, but then I had to build a plane. Not any old plane. A difficult plane. Okay, this is too difficult for my skill level. Because planes. You know what, that's Looking pretty good, right, guys? Right? Right, buddies? This plane looks super good, right? Bam. Oh, and I forgot to put some flaps on these plane. Okay, I might as well put some flaps on it. These are all H, right? H. I don't know how this thing's supposed to look. Does that look like the tail of a plane? There's my plane. That looks beautiful. I know, flaps don't go there, but that's how it works in this game. Hey, welcome to the stream. This game's called From the Depths. I know flaps don't go here. It's just the way it works in the game. Unfortunately. They're not flaps. These are like roll things that help the plane roll. I don't actually have flaps on here. Now we're trying to build a plane, but I, unfortunately, am not skilled in that. Okay, these should be the tail of a plane. Aileron. Tail. Just go like that real quick. Smooth it out. There we go. Now let's continue smoothing this out with a 4 slope. We're just trying to build our own fighter jet type plane. Unfortunately, I'm not very skilled in plane building. We do have some pretty good ships that I was building earlier. But I'm trying to experiment with a plane right now because we do need some sort of air force to fight off the Deepwater Guard. So we're trying to find the slope. It's gonna go like that, and then a wood block. So let's see if I can get a down slope real quick. We're gonna try to get this thing to fly. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if it will, but we gotta build an engine first and a lot of other things before this thing can fly. But it looks like this thing is going to fly once when we get the engine built. And right now we have some space inside to place all these stuff. Okay, and let's get a 2 slope like that. And there we go. So this is the tail. Okay. Now let's put an engine in here. I mean, it can't be a very big engine, but we have all the space. So let's put it in the back, I guess. And it's going to be something small, so light alloy block real quick, fuel engine, and then a crankshaft, just like that, and then we'll get a few cylinders on here. And then we'll take some resources, some fuel storage, and we'll put this all around the engine, because we gotta get some fuel in here. So then let's get some injectors real quick. What's the CG? What's CG? But I'll make sure it's correct. Just explain to me what it is. We gotta go back to fuel engines, fuel injectors. Okay, we got 1200 power, 6000 fuel. And then let's get some blocks, let's get some wood beams, and we'll just block off the area. There we go. And how do you hook this thing up? Should this be? We still have this that connects. I don't know how to access it, so motor drive? Okay, well, how do we get this propeller to spin, by the way? Yeah, center of gravity is a factor in the game. That's actually something we should look at, by the way. So, I don't know how to get this out. F9, but like... Okay, caps locks it. The center of gravity is right here in the middle of the plane. That blue, I can't really get... I don't know how to unselect the block. I want to deselect it. Okay, well, you see that blue thing right there? Not the block, but this thing right here. That's the center of gravity. So, I don't know if that's good or bad yet. I know with ships, you want the center of gravity to be below the water. I don't know how to get these propellers to work. I know how to do engines. Like, if I put some, like, control and I did, like, I don't know, jet engine. One, two, three, four. Okay, let me get off F9. Why isn't this accessing? When I press T, does this thing have to be hooked up to an engine? So if I'm pressing T, it should spin. Okay, well, let's get out of build mode. You keep the... Oh my lord. It's gonna go in circles, isn't it? Maybe I press J. Okay. I mean, it is turning, but the engines are a little bit too much, so, let's cut out, like, half of its engine supply. Okay, if I press U, we'll keep it down. It's supposed to keep the plane down when I press U. The propeller isn't working, though. I don't know how to get it to work. And lift is, like, right here. What if we cut it down to just the two underneath? And let me get rid of the ones down here. Okay. J should bring it out of the water. Okay, we need something a little bit lower. Okay. There we go. Can we fly it? Yes! We're flying it! And we got... Oh, it's listing to one side. Why is that? Oh, it's leaning. I don't like that. Ooh. Why is it leaning? Maybe I forgot to put a jet engine somewhere. Okay, let's turn off all engines. Because we just crashed the plane into the ocean. I know why it's leaning. We didn't put this centered. That's why. Okay, let's save the vehicle over test plane. It does have Aerialon on it. Okay, now let's load in the plane real quick. Okay. Wait, I want to get back in. The propellers aren't working, but you know, I can't really do anything about that. I don't know how to fly this. Let's keep it down with U. Can I spin us the other way? Like H. Okay, and then U. Okay, maybe we should just leave this to the AI to fly, because it's a little bit difficult. And you know what? We'll give it an AI right now. So let's turn off the engines. I don't know how to really hook it up. I don't think I'm that tail heavy in the plane because the center of mass is directly in the middle, which I think is what we need. And the only reason we're too tail heavy is because we have all the engine back here. But we're going to add some guns on this thing, maybe some bombs right here, so that it won't be too tail heavy. So we'll balance out. Caps locks. Let me fix it. I don't know how to use this though. I want to use the propeller. What to do? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. But I don't know how to access them. There's the jet guide, but I want the propeller guide. I know how to do the jet stuff. Okay. Has added advantage being placed more spin. Few faces which aren't. Aileron?
It's aileron.
It's aileron? I don't know how to get these propellers to work. Okay, what we'll do is we'll destroy this vehicle and we're going to load in a vehicle that does, well, which I know uses propellers to fly and engines. I think it's... Oh! I know how to get it to work. I think this is hooked up. See how straight this thing flies? This is a good plane. Okay. Let's load in my plane real quick. I know what I need to do. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take control, automated control block, and look for not spin blocks. Trying to find a helicopter or the blades. That doesn't work. Pickle Master. See you later, Pickle Master. Sounds familiar. I don't remember. Well, I mean, this is probably going to be the fart plane. I don't know. I can't get these to work. Maybe we shouldn't have them. Neater. We're so close to building an Air Force, and we can't figure out how to... Now, these things spin, right? We're trying 5, continuous. Are they hooked up to anything? I want our plane to be super fast, like this. But unfortunately, I don't know how to get our propellers to work. And our plane is still... Our plane is just bad. I mean, look at it. Okay, I'll set that to 5. This plane's a little bit difficult to control. There we go. It's pretty fast too. Not good at flying in first person. Okay, but let's turn it off by going into build mode and press caps lock. Let's get some AI in this thing. Okay. AI, where is it? Okay, let's get card slot. Okay, let's see how it flies by itself with AI. Not bad. It looks weird because this isn't